you thought my lead was going to be anything other than Jaylen Brown this morning, you're crazy. I'm not here to make excuses. He came out after the loss that he was playing for the last 2 months with a partially torn meniscus. There's 2 avenues he can take now when it comes to a surgery. He can either do a removal or a repair, depending on what the training staff wants him to do. There's recovery times for both, but either way, he should be good to go for the beginning of next season. But this, for the offseason that the Celtics face, is tough for Billy Chisholm. Because if his goal was to trade Jaylen Brown, which a lot of people speculated it was, does this hurt other teams and what they would offer up for a trade back? I don't want to get rid of Jaylen Brown for any. I personally don't want to get rid of Jaylen Brown. Let me make that clear. But if we had to, I don't want to give up Jaylen Brown for anything less than what we deserve for Jaylen Brown. So an injured Jaylen Brown to get the money back, I don't want a Scribine.
Yeah, you won't get a Scribines back for Jaylen Brown.
But other teams can look at this as an opportunity to get more in the trade back than what they're willing to give the Celtics. If you're Billy Chisholm and you've got a banged up Jaylen Brown, you have Jason Tatum sitting out all next season, unless you're getting a top caliber player, do not trade Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, but you still, because I don't think the injury is something that's going to be a long term. We don't know if he's going to come back from it. It'll be something that, every injury is major, but this is something that I don't look at and this is a massive injury, where other teams would be like, oh, there's a red flag if we get Jaylen Brown back.
Other teams can capitalize on it this offseason, though. That's what I'm saying. So if you have a healthy Jaylen Brown and you can get top value for him, that's one thing. If you have a banged up Jaylen Brown who's only getting older and older every year, I understand he's not old, still in his 20s,
yeah.
But I just say keep him if you're Billy Chisholm, because I don't think that you're going to get the value you once hoped you'd get.
I want your thoughts on this morning, because there are serious decisions ahead for the Celtics. They are going to owe, when it comes to payroll, 12 guys $250 million next season if they stood pat there. And they're going to owe about the same when it comes to the luxury tax.